Hi guys, so whilst we're all waiting for the Lawn of Doom festival to begin, I thought I would share with you some hidden character abilities you might not have heard of. All of these tips were actually shared on the devs live stream in week 3, and there are some abilities characters have that you don't get told about by a tutorial or anything. As usual, before we start, don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons if you want to show your support and help this channel grow. So here we go. Tip number 4. As we all should know, Foot Soldier has his famous Stink Bomb ability, which can damage enemies over time in a small area. However, there is an additional effect that this has when coming up against Colonel Corn. Colonel Corn has a Butter Beacon ability which allows him to locate enemies in a certain radius. So this is where Stink Bomb comes in. If you use this ability when Butter Beacon is active and stand inside the poison cloud, you become undetectable to the radar effect. This is great to be able to get the jump on Colonel Corn or launch a counter attack with a couple of zombies. Moving on to tip 3. This one is for Electric Slide, and actually when the devs mentioned this I was surprised that not everyone already knew about it. However, accompanying Electric Slide's awesome sound effects and dance moves are her boogie bolts that fire quickly and have a lot of range but only does about 11 damage. But there is a reason for this, as Boogie Bolt has an additional effect. If you are able to land 6 consecutive hits on an enemy, the enemy will get stunned for a few seconds, which stops them from using their weapons and abilities. This seems to work great when coming up against Acorn in Oak form, as he does a lot of damage very quickly. Being able to stun him can give you a few seconds to get out the way, or stop him in his tracks to allow your team to hit him with as much damage as they can. Tip number 2 is for the infamous, although probably getting a balance after today's update, Nightcap. This one is helpful for taking on groups. So, although Nightcap can be great up close and cause havoc for individual players, her Spore Strike is also effective against groups. In fact, it's more efficient against groups, as her primary attack can hit multiple enemies at once for the same amount of damage. Nightcap's Spore Strike also has a lot of range, so what you can do is combine this with casting shadows to cloak yourself and help to take out groups of enemies from afar while staying hidden and out of sight. Finally, number 1 is for the Pea Shooter's Gatling P ability. Now, as we know, Gatling P can do a lot of damage very quickly and is great for defensive play. However, this can also be used offensively also. The Gatling P ability can actually be activated mid-air and catch the enemy completely off guard whilst you hit them with tons of damage. You can't actually shoot whilst in mid-air, it just means you land immediately in Gatling mode. Combining this with the Pea Souped ability gives you maximum elevation, so you're even more likely to catch zombies off guard. Anyway guys, that has been 4 hidden character abilities that you might not have known about. Let me know in the comments of any other hidden abilities you've discovered or any of these tactics you've managed to pull off. Other than that, remember to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you in the next one. Okay, thanks guys, bye.